What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue. Now, if you guys watched last week's episode, I talked about the Animation Chronicle 2023 set, which is basically the OCG counterpart of the Battles of Legends set. This week's episode is the TCG counterpart of Animation Chronicle, which is known as Battles of Legend Monstrous Revenge. But you guys are wondering, what's in the set? Well, I'm gonna be revealing some of those cards later, not later on, here in today's episode. So hopefully you guys are ready for this episode. If you guys are, and you guys want to see more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, which get posted every Friday, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, follow me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description, as will the info to my fan mail. If you guys want to send me fan mail and you guys want me to open it up on the channel, all the info will be in the description as well. So we know that Battles of Legend is always the TCG counterpart to what the OCG has as the Animation Chronicle set. We know that there's gonna be some very interesting cards that will be in the set. So as far as the new cards go, the new OCG imports go, we know that we're gonna get Dark Magician, the Knight of Dragon Magic, Armed Neos, Assault Synchron, Numbers, Last Hope, Odd Eyes, Rebellion Xyz Dragon, and Rocket Coder. I will be talking about these cards I guess re-reviewing them in today's video, but I'm also going to be revealing as well what else could be in the set. So this is off of YG Organization, and it says here Battles of Legend Monstrous Revenge introduces 52 new cards plus a bunch of returning favorites. This all-foil booster set waves a tale of knights, dragons, ghosts, and serpents alongside cards for many different decks seen in the Yu-Gi-Oh manga and anime series. Led by the new Dark Magician, the Knight of Dragon Magic, Armed Neos, Assault Synchron, Numbers, Last Hope, Odd Eyes, Rebellion Xyz Dragon, and Rocket Coder. This monstrous denizens of this 100 plus card booster set also includes X-Tox Hydra, which can weaken your opponent's monsters from the extra deck categories and draws you a card for every 1,000 battle damage it inflicts. You can also beef up your extra deck with the new Tri Brigade Master Synchro Monster, the Xyz Pendulum, Dideratent, the Ooze Giant, and many more. From Underworld Ghosts to Puppet Chessmen, from Four Pals to Sky Strikers, you'll find new cards for plenty of decks inside. Battles of Legend Monsters Revenge is also the first booster set for the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG to celebrate its 25th anniversary with the Quarter Century Secret Rares. You can find Quarter Century Secret Rare versions of new cards like Armed Neos and Assault Synchron, but also for iconic cards from the game's history like Dark Armed Dragon, Dante Traveler of the Burning Abyss, and a new alternate art, Sky Striker Mobilize Engage, which I think was from... Was it from Magnificent Mavens, if I remember correctly? I don't remember. I don't remember. Plus some of today's hottest cards like Rite of Arameser, and of course Zeus, Divine Arsenal AA Zeus Sky Thunder, and Welcome Labyrinth, all available as Quarter Century Secret Rare cards. So, yeah, basically, so we now know that not just in this set, but in the Animation Chronicles set, we are going to be getting Armneos, Assault Synchron. We're also going to be getting some brand new Ghost support, Puppet support, Before Pals, Sky Striker support as well will also be in this set. But we're also going to be getting reprints of those archetypes as well, and also reprints of Dark Arm Dragon, Dante, which was arguably one of the most broken cards of the format back in the day. Zeus will also be reprinted, which I believe this is its second reprint, if I remember, if I'm correct. Oh no. No, it's third reprint. The first reprint was the Ultimate Rare, was an Ultimate Rare, one of the last like 3 OTS sets actually, so it's kind of cool. Welcome Labyrinth will also be in this set. But we're also going to be getting some new not Tri-Brigade, Tri-Edge support Synchro Monster, which is gonna be cool, but we don't know exactly what that card is, what the art is gonna look like, what the effect is gonna look like. We don't know anything, but hopefully Nexus will have it. I'm gonna have to take a look. Let's see. Let's go to random deck. Okay, well, it's not gonna come up. There it goes. I will choose my Arcanine. Oh, by the way, guys, tomorrow's video, I actually have a very interesting deck profile for you guys. So make sure you guys get ready for that. But let's see here. Let's take a look. Here we are. Here we are. Okay, so I believe this might be the one. Okay, so Dydrodent, the Ooze Giant. I think I already have this one in one of my. I don't think so. I'll have to look at it. I'll have to look at it eventually, but so we have 2 new cards that are going to be, I guess, are going to be in the Battles of Legends set, and the first one is Daidara Bochi, which is a 10-star Earth zombie with 2900 attack, 2500 defense, and it says that it cannot be special summoned, and that you can tribute summon this card face up by tributing a zombie monster. So this basically works with the zombie archetype, basically, which is interesting. Gains 200 attack for each, for every other zombie monster you control, and at the start of your first main phase, this card and 2 or more zombie monsters other than this card. Oh, sorry. Sorry. If this card and 2 or more zombie monsters other than this card are in your graveyard, you can discard 1 card, add this card to your hand. So this is just basically a way to just recycle it back to your hand, which is pretty cool. Then we got Dydaratant, the Ooze Giant, which is a rank 4 water zombie Xyz with 2400 attack, 400 defense, and pendulum scale. Yes, it is an Xyz pendulum, is 3. And the monster effect, as far as its monster counterpart, it requires 2 level 4 monsters. So the pendulum effect reads, you can target 1 Xyz monster you control, attach this card to it as material. You can only use this effect once per turn. So this is basically Xyz import, which is kind of a cool effect, but it is what it is. If you can pendulum summon level 4, you can pendulum summon this face-up card in your extra deck. You can detach 1 material from this card. Place this card in your pendulum zone, then you can add a pendulum monster from your grave to your extra deck face up. If this card in the monster zone is destroyed by battle card effect, you can place this card in your pendulum zone. So this is just a way to just tag out and go and just place it into your back row, which is pretty cool, but still it's fairly decent. Tri-Edge Master. Let's see if there is anything for that. Yes, there is. Tri-Edge Master. Tri-Edge Master. Let's see what you do. It is a 6-star Light Warrior with 2100 attack and 1800 defense, and requires a tuner and one or more non-tuners. If this card is synchro or summon, you can apply the appropriate effect based on the levels of the materials used for this card's summon. If you use 3 or more materials, apply all the effects in sequence. 1 and 5, destroy one other card on the field. 2 and 4, draw a card. 3 and 3, this card is treated as a tuner. You can only use this effect once per turn. So I guess if you use 3 materials, which I think would be a 1, a 2, and a 4. So let's say that. So let's say 3, 1, 3. So let's say you use a 1, a 2, and a 3, right? You can actually use all 3 effects, which can pop any card on the board, draw you a card, and you can also sync this off into any other monster that you may have at your disposal. That's actually pretty nuts. X-Tox Hydra. I'm gonna look that one up. I may have already had it locked into something, but here we are. X-Tox Hydra, which is a 4-star reptile water reptile fusion with 2000 attack and defense, and it requires 2 or more monsters you control, special summoned from the extra deck. Monsters your opponent controls with the same card type, fusion, synchro, exceeds, pendulum, or link, as the fusion materials used for this card's summon lose attack equal to their own original attack. When this card inflicts 1,000 or more battle damage to your opponent, you can draw a card for every 1,000 damage they took. This is actually pretty nuts, and what's even more hilarious is that this is also, ironically enough, an instant fusion target, which is very, 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 very hilarious. Now I will be talking about the new about the cards that I already talked about. So let's go. Let's see. Dark Magician. The Knight of Dragon Magic. So I believe this is the one where let's see here. Yes, this can actually inflict piercing whenever it attacks a defense position monster, and it also says once per turn, when your monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to the destroyed monster's original attack. And if this card were to be destroyed, you can special summon Dark Magician and Guide the Dragon Champion from your hand, deck, extra deck, and or graveyard. So this can basically just deal. This card can deal double damage to your opponent, which is actually really good. Now, Armed Neos, I believe, is the one where you can act where if this card were to be special summoned, you can target any dragon in your grave, in your grave, and destroy all monsters your opponent controls with a level that's equal or lower to the targeted monster, which is really good. But the thing is that you need to have a armed dragon monster and Neos to summon it. Is it possible? Yes. Is it probable? No, not really. But it also has another effect where it says, which is a quick effect, as a quick effect, during the main phase, you contribute this card, special summon one elemental hero fusion monster from your extra deck, ignoring it in summoning condition. So I believe you can actually use this with, wait, could you use this with Neo's Fusion? No, nah, you could, but you would need to have, again, you would need to have an armed dragon to do it. But still, it's pretty decent. Numbers Last Hope. This is the one where it's treated as a galaxy. Oh, okay, yeah. Pay half your life points, target 2 monsters in your grave. For the rest of the turn, after this card resolves, you can only special summon a monster from the extra deck once, not counting this card's effect, and you can special summon both targeted monsters, and exceed summon a number monster using only those 2 monsters. So, you're basically able to just, so it locks you out of your extra deck, but as long as you're able to make your board with a pretty good amount of board wipes or negates, you're pretty much just golden. So that's actually it's not too bad, but it does have its drawbacks. And then let's see. Odd-Eyes Rebellion exceeds Dragon. This is actually the one if it were to be in the Pendulum Zone, you can special summon this card and attach a dark monster from the grave to this card as the material, and the monster effect reads that I believe you can detach a material from this card, and target up to 2 monsters your opponent controls with 3,000 or less attack, and destroy them. So this is basically a board wipe, which is really nice. And then I believe Assault Synchron has the once per duel effect, isn't it? No, it doesn't. This basically, so Assault Synchron is basically a Cyber Dragon where you can special summon this card from your hands, and then you end up and then you have to take 700 damage. You're not allowed to special summon from the extra deck except Synchros while this card is face up in the monster zone. And if a Dragon Synchro were to be tributed or banished, except during the damage step, you can banish this card and special summon that monster, which is not too bad. And then Rocket Coder is basically basically works with the Cyber / Rocket deck. If this card is used for the Link Summon of a borrowed monster, it's treated as a dragon, which is pretty nice. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. If a Cyber's monster you control would be used as link material for a Code Talker monster, this card in your hand can also be used as the material. If this card you control would be used as link material for a borrowed monster, you can also use a dark monster in your hand as the material. So this just basically ensures that you unbrick your hand, which is absolutely insane. So that's pretty much it. As far as like all the new cards go, we don't know exactly what else we could expect to see in this set. I mean, as this article suggests, you know, we are going to be seeing a brand new 4-star fusion. We're going to see a brand new synchro, a brand new Xyz monster, and then we're going to be seeing some reprints of the Performer Pals, the Sky Strikers, the Underworld Ghosts archetype, puppets, which could potentially mean we're getting gimmick puppets, maybe? But it can also mean that we're getting one of the newer archetypes that we never saw, that we saw in the anime, but we never got to see in the TCG. But I want your guys' opinion. I want you guys to drop a comment below, answering the question of the day, which is this: what reprints do you guys want to see in this set, based on what you guys just saw, based on what you guys just heard? What reprints do you guys want to see? Because for me personally, I would love to see Air Neos, after all these years, finally get the reprint it deserves. Is it possible? Perhaps. but only time will tell. But let me know down in the comments below. And that will do it for this week's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, which get posted every Friday, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, follow me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.